Across the Ocean. Chapter 1. A Letter and a Dream. Lily lived in a small village by the sea. She loved the sound of the waves, the smell of salt in the air, and the endless blue stretching before her. But Lily dreamt of more. She dreamt of bright lights, tall buildings, and a world beyond her quiet home. One day, a letter arrived. It was from her Aunt Clara, who lived in a big city across the ocean in America. Aunt Clara wrote about a life full of adventure, exciting places to see, and new friends to make. She invited Lily to visit. Lily's heart leapt. America. It seemed so far away, a magical land only found in stories. She showed the letter to her parents. Her father, a fisherman with weathered hands and a kind smile, looked thoughtful. Her mother, always busy with chores, smiled gently. They talked for a long time, their voices low and hushed. Finally, her father nodded. "We'll see what we can do," he said. This was the start of Lily's great adventure. Chapter 2. Saying Goodbye. Saying goodbye was hard. Lily hugged her parents tightly. She hugged her dog, Buster, a scruffy terrier who always followed her around. She waved goodbye to her friends, promising to send postcards. The small village, her home, felt smaller than ever as she boarded the big ship. The ship was huge and impressive. It had many decks and lots of people. Lily felt a mix of excitement and nervousness. The first few days on the ship were strange. Lily felt seasick. The endless blue ocean seemed to go on forever. But gradually, she started to enjoy herself. She made friends with a girl named Maya, who was going to visit her grandparents. They played games, shared stories, and watched the dolphins leaping from the waves. Lily learned about Maya's life, and Maya learned about Lily's. They shared snacks and laughed together. Lily started to feel less nervous about this big adventure. Chapter 3. New York City. The ship finally reached New York City. The city was amazing. Tall buildings scraped the sky. Cars honked their horns. People rushed past, going about their day. It was so different from Lily's quiet village. Aunt Clara was waiting for her at the port, a welcoming smile on her face. Aunt Clara's apartment was small but cozy. It was full of light and bright colors. Aunt Clara showed Lily her room, which had a window looking out onto the busy street. Lily felt a little overwhelmed, but happy to finally be here. Aunt Clara took Lily to a small Italian restaurant for a pizza. It was delicious. Lily had never tasted anything like it. Chapter 4. Exploring the City. Over the next few weeks, Aunt Clara showed Lily around New York City. They visited Central Park, a huge green space in the middle of the city. Lily saw squirrels and birds, and even a street performer playing the saxophone. They went to the Metropolitan Museum of Art, a huge building filled with amazing paintings and sculptures. Lily was amazed by the art. They took a ferry to see the Statue of Liberty, a huge statue that welcomed immigrants to America. Lily felt a sense of awe looking at this iconic statue. They went to Times Square, a dazzling display of bright lights and advertising screens. Lily had never seen so many lights. They visited a small museum dedicated to the history of the city, which helped her understand how this amazing city evolved. Lily loved every moment. Every day was a new adventure. Chapter 5. Making Friends. Lily made new friends at a local park. She met two girls, Sarah and Emily, who were about her age. They played games together, shared secrets, and learned about each other's lives. They were different, but they became friends quickly. Sarah loved to draw and shared her sketchbook with Lily. Emily was passionate about dancing and invited Lily to her dance class. Lily also met some older people at a community center near Aunt Clara's apartment. They told her about life in New York City, offering her a different perspective of this huge and complicated city. They shared stories about their lives and their struggles, providing Lily with a sense of the diverse community around her. Lily enjoyed listening to their stories and asking questions. Chapter 6. Learning New Things. Lily learned a lot during her visit. She learned about different cultures, different foods, and different ways of life. She learned to use the subway, a fast and efficient way to travel around the city. She learned to understand the hustle and bustle of city life. She even tried to learn a few words in Spanish, having met people from Latin America at the park. She realized the world was much bigger and more diverse than she had ever imagined. Chapter 7. Saying Goodbye Again. After a month, it was time for Lily to go home. Saying goodbye to Aunt Clara, Sarah, Emily, and her new friends was hard. She felt a pang of sadness, but also a sense of accomplishment. She had stepped outside her comfort zone, explored a new world, and made memories that would last a lifetime. She boarded the ship with a heavy heart, but with a wider perspective. The ocean seemed vast, as if to embrace this young girl filled with newfound experiences. The ship's horn echoed her departing emotions, both bittersweet and joyous. She knew she would miss her new friends, but she also knew she would never forget them or this life-changing experience. Chapter 8. Back home. Back in her small village, things felt familiar, yet different. Lily was changed. She was more confident, more independent, and more open to the world. She told her parents and friends all about her adventure. She showed them pictures and postcards, sharing the excitement she felt during her trip. Her stories captivated her friends, who listened with rapt attention. She continued to write to Aunt Clara, Sarah, and Emily, and started learning more English in preparation for the next trip. This adventure across the ocean had opened her eyes to a world of possibilities. The small village still held a special place in her heart, but now she knew there was a whole world waiting for her beyond the horizon. She looked towards the ocean, no longer just seeing its vastness, but a pathway to new adventures and possibilities. The ocean, once a barrier, was now a bridge. Chapter 9. Dreams and Plans. Lily's life took a new direction. She studied harder at school, determined to achieve her goals. She joined a photography club to capture the beauty she'd seen in New York. She started saving money, dreaming of another trip, another adventure. She knew her future wasn't limited to her small village. The world was now open to her. She didn't forget the lessons she learned in New York. She learned the importance of kindness, friendship, and hard work. She appreciated the simple things in life, but also yearned for the excitement and diversity of city life. She understood the value of both her quiet village life and the bustling city. Chapter 10. A New Beginning. Years passed. Lily grew up. She finished school and went to college. She pursued her dreams, always remembering the lessons she learned on her trip across the ocean. She kept in touch with her friends in New York, and visited them whenever she could. She often looked back at this moment of life-changing adventures, realizing that this trip was not just about visiting a new city but about discovering herself and her own potential. Lily's journey had transformed her from a shy village girl into a confident and independent young woman, ready to embrace the world. Her trip across the ocean had not just been a vacation, it was a transformative experience that shaped her future. The ocean, once a symbol of distance, was now a reminder of the boundless possibilities that lay ahead. And Lily, with her newfound courage and broadened horizons, was ready to explore them all. Her adventure across the ocean was just the beginning. The world awaited.